How's it going, guys? We are back with more Lightning Returns. I was hoping we'd finish today. We're not going to finish today, but we're going to get close. Maybe. Let's see. The courage to love, a man who watched and a woman who noticed. If he had just summoned his courage earlier, they could have spent the past 500 years together, but they have like 4 days left. Even after living so long, it seems that love can still make a coward out of anyone. Or perhaps it is just too painful to face an endless future where you have tried to love but failed. Wait, she's had 500 years to sort out her wardrobe and it took me to do it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Alright, what do we have left? This thing, fight some monsters. Nothing left there. Last standing there. This was speak to that guy tomorrow, I think. We've got 0. Zero EP. Very handy. So what I'm gonna do, I've got it on very good authority, that we can go to the Dead Sea. And there are enemies there that will give us status impairments. And with those status impairments, we can use those potions and start completing this quest. And then tomorrow we got to go talk to Armand. And there's something about the diary as well. But I have an initial plan. And that's the important part. I got a plan. I got a plan.
Don't forget.
Right, I have to go back to Luxurian so that I can go to the Dead Sea. Ugh. The pain of not having any EP. It hurts. Lightning's so badass.
He's a cutie.
He's a cutie. No enemies either. I've clearly killed too many of them. They just don't want me anymore. They just won't want me anymore, man. This way? Yes. There's bed. Can I sell you some stuff? Apparently not. Into the chaos. Oh yeah, we've got Angel Tears girl that we need to talk to at 3 p.m. each day as well.
Go ahead and board.
I remember. I sure do. My favorite rival. Right, let's go. Oh, hello.
I came here about 100 years ago, and back then they were saying that the ruins were picked bare.
Uh-huh. Right. Let's do some fights. There's something.
You bet your life, I bet mine.
So... do a thing. I'll deep protect you.
Don't even try.
There we go. There we go. Now I can use this. Hooray. Wait, what did that do? That didn't help at all. Hey Alan, how you doing,
So
buddy?
eager to die. Think you might like this.
Okay. At least I can start attacking it now. There we go. You fool! How you doing, my friend? Thank you for redeeming my stretch. I will do it as I teleport to Yusnan. Stretch redeemed. Such a left down. You're a left down. What are you up to? Are you on Le Dragons Le Dogma?
Are you enjoying your time in Yusnan?
No.
Come on, step right up.
Just loaded up some rust. Nice. The question is, are you streaming Rust, huh?
What a muscular frame.
You still getting your ass handed to you on Rust?
Poor souls who gather in Yusnan, hear my word.
Can't do that when your bow is light. Of course you can, mate. Of course you can.
You again? Are you
Uh,
going to end
No, it's not you. It's the other person. Go away.
stage fright?
It's you.
Ah, there you are. Well, well. Did you drink my nectar? How did it
I
work?
drank all of your
It
nectar.
didn't. Nothing happened, bad or good. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It appears that by mixing the poisons, rather than creating a new effect, they simply neutralized each other. Well, it was kind of refreshing, but the effect was pretty subtle. It didn't lift curses or cure wounds. Refreshing? That would suggest a positive influence on your state of mind, just as I anticipated. I still believe my theory is sound. It is a simple matter of tweaking the ratios of the recipe. I'll make another batch right now. You want me to test it again?
Have you still not got a chair,
Of
Alan?
course I do. An alchemist does not give up the search for truth because of one little setback. No, science must plow forward through stormy seas no matter what, and you will join me on this journey of discovery. There, my new and improved.
You should have just done what I did
concoction.
and
I believe it will be
stole one from
especially
work.
effective in curing the effects of poison. Nectar Mark II. Use it in your next battle and then return and tell me how wonderful it is.
Obtained a vial of Nectar Mark II. During battle, drink the nectar when plagued with poison. The potion should work as an antidote. Very well. Blah, 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 blah. Teleport back to the dead dunes. Yes. You should have used Amazon, mate. What's the delivery time on this chair? How long is it taking? I feel like you said you ordered it ages ago. Right, I need to find one of those armadillos again. You are not an armadillo. And I don't think they can poison me. Two weeks, that's not too bad, I guess. But like, seriously though, where's all the enemies in this place? This is bloody ridiculous, isn't it? What's are those things? No armadillos. And I like armadillos. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside. Hey, an item I never got. And then another one of those fuckers. A metal armband. Gimme, 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 gimme.
You think you can win? Let's see.
Mate, they're so easy now. Enemies are so easy. Too powerful. Unlimited power. I genuinely can't wait to start playing Star Wars though. It's been such a long time since I played that game. Look, we're just letting the clock tick down now. I'm not using that chronostasis ability anymore. And if we look at my side quests, I've got In Luxurian, I've got those three. In Yusnan, I have that one, which is what I'm doing now. I have none left to do in the Wildlands, and I've got that one to do in the Dead Dunes, but that one's to kill all of the enemies everywhere, and I'm not doing that. I can't be bothered. Right, run down this way, see if any armadillos show up. I feel like I've killed too many enemies and now none of them ever show up, ever. Kind of a ball ache when you really want one. 2 hours until... Well, 1 hour until Hope starts bitching at me to go home. Please, Lightning, can you come home now? I really, really want you to. For some random reason that no one can explain. Right, fuck it, let's... Can you poison me, please?
Come and get it if you want to die.
Are you a poisoner? You look like you might poison.
The cycle of death ends now.
Right, you've got 2 more chances. One more chance. That is... How do I see what I'm affected with? None of those is poison though.
Alright,
So that...
time for this.
Ow. Doesn't help, fuck you. Right. I get the feeling an armadillo's not going to show up. They just don't want to fight me anymore. They saw what I did to their mate. Fuck's sake. I got excited for a second. They might only come out at a certain time actually. They might be evening enemies, not nighttime enemies. Oh well. Suspiciously quiet around here. Is that one that I've already opened? Yes.
You have an hour before you will be transported to the Ark.
Uh-huh. There's genuinely no enemies around. This is very, very disappointing. And you're useless, I don't want to fight you. He got me in midair, son of a bitch. Right, half an hour. Oh well, at least at night time, or at 6 AM, the story might progress a little bit. When they force me to go back to the Ark. Right?
You do know that it's almost time, don't you?
You do know that it's almost time, don't you? Come back to me, please, Lightning. Wah! 4 minutes. Nope. Failed. Failure. The 6th day is over.
Sacred tree of light.
Six days till the end. Holy bajoli.
How's life on the surface?
Shut up, Hope. Amazon warrior. What do you look like? Aha, yeah. That's what I imagined Amazon warriors would wear.
What exactly was that white chocobo story? Light, you said you knew him? Did you call him Odin?
Right, my side quests were... I don't really need to do... Oh, I have a fuckload of those, though. I can finish both of those in use now. power booster was in Yusnan. I only have one of those. I don't have any of those. I've only got 2 of those. I've only got 1 of those. Right, I've done fuck all in the wildlands. Okay. I guess let's go back to the wildlands then. Not wildlands, they're dunes. Because we can do this until midday. At midday we can go to Luxurian and talk to Armand. Then come back here until 3. And then go back to Luxurian to talk to the Tears girl.
I thought I'd go visit all my favorite old places before the world ends, so I sold my house. I'm using the money to travel the world now.
You sold your house because the world's ending. Who the fuck bought it? Yeah, the world's gonna end in 4 days. I'll buy your house off you.
Everything.
It's so stupid. Right, what we got? Do any of you poison?
I think you might like this.
Poison?
Shine hope on the future.
I'm gonna guess no.
And we meet again.
Right, well they were useless. Ugh.
Alright, time for this.
Eventually we'll get the last one of those. I think I need 3 more lizard tails actually, so I can like at least hunt lizards whilst I'm here.
I don't plan on losing.
Do the poison breath. Do your poison breath. I know you wanna. I know you wanna. Stop mediguarding. You're full health. Stop it. Seriously, he's full health. Why does he keep doing this? I'd like you to poison me, please. Did that do it? I'm not poisoned. Fuck! I thought these guys poisoned.
Keep up if you can. And we meet again.
Okay, need to re-strategize. There should be another enemy to poison. I think they're like goblet things. Might do. I'm pretty sure they're here as well. But what time they start showing up, that is another matter. God, these armadillos are everywhere now that I don't want them. Hello, item. A debrave.
Time to mix it.
One lizard tail.
Expect me to back down?
Son of a bitch.
is now. I won't go easy on you. Time you met your maker.
That's alright, mate. How's the wife? I'm just running around trying to find an enemy that can poison me, and apparently none of the fuckers can. It's very frustrating, as I'm sure you can imagine. You're running around naked? What? In your flat? Or in Rust? I don't want to fight you. Well, what's up here then? Nothing. What better idea then? How many of those fucking things until they decide they don't want to fight me either? Here's some chaos. Maybe chaos monsters will do. Nothing but your bush out, wild and free. That's the way it's supposed to be, mate. Clothes are so restrictive. Whoop. Okay, change of plan. It doesn't feel like there's anything that can poison me around here. So if we go to Yusnan, and then there's the factory, the warehouse bit, which maybe the Anubis monsters are in there that can poison us, I think. How depressing that it takes so long to just find something that can poison us. Soulful Horn. I will complete this quest. Time doesn't heal. I'll complete you as well. These all new. Fucking hell. A dangerous cocktail. Have you ever heard of clear ooze? You know, the stuff that's harvested from flaniters. I've been told a dollop of that in a glass of Cactuar tequila makes a cocktail that'll blow your socks off. Now, if that's true, I reckon that the first bar in Yusnan to serve it will make some serious gill. Could be a golden opportunity. But first things first, I've got to give the drink a try and see if the stories are true. So, anyone want to give me some clear ooze? Yeah, I got a fuck ton of that. There you go. Source of inspiration. Maybe most folk don't be needing pen and paper no more, but my writer's client know how inspiring a fine quill, full ink pot, and a clean sheet of vellum can be. Now I make the finest ink ground from the ash of shattered bones. Scatana, shattered bones, mind. Expensive material in this day and age, but I refuse to compromise. Maybe someone can help a poor ink seller out. Yep, there you go. Youth potion. In this world of ours, no one grows old. But at the same time, no one gets any younger either. Children stay as children, youth remains youths, and the old and infirm stay that way. For century after century, I have devoted my life to discovering a potion of youth, and I think I may be close. Well, that doesn't matter now. The world's about to end in, like, 5 days. The new recipe I've developed requires the eye of a cyclops. Unfortunately, that's not easy to find. Well, here you go. I have 2. True colours. I have been commissioned to paint a mural within one of the great halls of the palace, but I cannot find the colour I need. I seek true crimson, the red of flames and lava and fire dragons. Such colour is not easy to fabricate. Impossible, in fact, with that fireworm scale from the back of a Zaltis. Yeah, I got 2 of those as well. Spell for spell. Ensorcelled machines rampage through our city and in the battle arena. Built with arcane alchemic methods, they were meant to protect us from monsters, but now they themselves pose the greatest threat. Alchemy cannot control them. Our only hope is to build an even more powerful machine, but for that we must have large quantities of radial bearings, of the kind used in hoplites. Okay, I don't have that. Unfired firework. Arg! One of our unfired fireworks has gone missing from the stores. God knows what might happen if it gets into the wrong hands or goes off accidentally in a crowded place. Will someone please find that firework and return it to us so we can put it back under lock and key? Yeah, I'll look for it. And rebuilding. God's divine statue has been toppled by an evildoer, and the crime must be punished. But in the meantime, we need to rebuild the statue and dedicate it to the glory of God. This town is drowning in corruption, but if there are any good, decent people left, they will return all the statue fragments they find, rather than selling them to unscrupulous merchants. Okay. I found 4 of them. What more do you want? Thank you. Right. Let's head over to the warehouse district. See whether there's any of those enemies that want to give us a jolly good poisoning. Ramira, you gotta hear her. Hello? Do you poison, I wonder? No. You bitch slap me with the fabric. I'm taking this as a no.
You made it too easy for me.
But it was in here. Almost certain they don't poison. Almost certain, bruv. Wait. This isn't where I wanted to go. Not at all. I don't think they poison either. It was in here. I fought loads of Anubises. Apparently it's just
Feel
a
like
cat
dying.
thing. Let's give Schrodinger a go. You gonna poison? You got poison? You a poisoner? They just heal themselves a lot. Useless. Waste of my time.
No more lies, just the truth. Time to mix it up.
Does a quest log actually give me any hints? Should be used when suffering from the effects of poison. But who can poison me? That's the problem. None of you, apparently. Then that just leads back around to that. Yeah, it's not going to be here.
Come and get it. You can't beat me. Alright, time for this. I won't lose. You can't beat me. Better get ready for the next fight.
Anything else in here on these stupid cats? A red Pokeball! Where should we go then? Could try the wildlands. Or keep hunting in the dead dunes. Let's give the dead dunes a go.
Just for you.
Just for me? What do you got? Nothing.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Um. What? They have something called Plague Breath. Why doesn't that poison? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna try it again.
It's simple. The strongest wins.
Because, I'm sorry, but Plague Breath should poison me. So do it.
I won't go easy on you.
Ugh. I know you've got it in you, my friend. I know you can do it. I've got every faith in you that you will stop healing and guarding and breathe on me. Please. 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 Is this it? Is this what we're doing now? That was something. Something else? You were way too slow.
Stars die.
Way too slow. I thought the little bubble things were around here, globulars, whatever they were called. I'm sure they were hanging around in this area. Maybe we'll go somewhere else. Try a different area. There might be something other than these giant armadillo men. Although it might help if I know where I'm going. This way. Alright, let's try Grave of the Colossi. You built a small home, Alan. Where have you built a small home? I think I'm gonna have to run away from this dude. I don't think I can kill him. Ow. Uh, I definitely need to escape. I can't kill these things, they're very annoying. I think I need wind if I want to kill them. I also don't think they're what I need right now.
The cycle of death ends now. Okay, let's do this. You never stood a chance.
Hello, item. Earth Eater notes. That's handy. That way leads there. That way leads up to Atmos of Sands. Let's go that way. I don't think I ever came this way. Clearly, because there's still items hanging around. Another lizard's tail. What is this place? A big scary Earth Eater. I don't really know what I do here. I keep coming to them. But I don't think it's possible to do anything here, unless I'm totally wrong. Maybe they open up in the New Game Plus. Maybe. Maybe. Right, here, globlet, 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 blah, 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 blah. Um, they're the only things I don't want to fight. They are way too strong for me. Well, they're not strong. They're impossible to kill. I think I need more wind. I need more wind. Why won't I survive with you anymore? What does that mean? What does that mean, Alan? Explain to me. Maybe these guys can poison me. Oh. Nice. You're immune to poison. They drop some common items.
No, my eyes. Just...
Who's not OP? What are you talking about? Who's surviving with who? Why won't I survive with you where? And I am OP in this, just not against that one particular enemy. Oh, the Cactuars in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, crazy power. No, that's not Cactuars. You're thinking of the... Is it Cactuars? You're thinking of the hooded ones, right? With the little knife. And they slowly walk towards you and then, like, stab you with the knife. That's not a Cactuar, is it? Too late, it's 12 PM. We're going to teleport back to Luxurian. Even if people no longer age, time does not slow disease. For a mother suffering from the pain of an illness, death may look very much like salvation. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Right, let's go talk to our mate Armand.
It's a real antique.
She's quite stunning.
In one of the Final Fantasy, the cactus is stupidly strong. You're probably right. I remember they were quite strong in 7. They weren't like overpowered, but they had their 1,000 Needles attack, which really destroyed you if you weren't paying attention.
Is that a uniform?
Oh, where does our man go? I forgot. Here he is. Hi, Armand.
Oh, it's you again. Thank you for taking such an interest in my friend's story.
Who wouldn't? A young reporter driven by a passion for truth pursues a major case of corruption, ultimately driving an innocent woman to commit suicide. But the story's not over yet, is it? I'm curious, what happens next?
He was beyond distraught. Nothing could console him. came to realize that the pen really was mightier than the sword. And he had used his sword to punish the wrong person. And then he... I can't continue like this. I just can't. I need to tell you the truth. He... or rather, I... thought death was the only form of penance.
I suspected you may be hiding something.
Shock.
I apologize. I've been lying to you this entire time. I had no such friend. The reporter, the
I
one
had
who
no
killed
friends.
the innocent woman, that was me.
I had a feeling. The way you've been telling the story seems to be hitting a little too close to home.
The reporter in me died long ago. I handed in my letter of resignation immediately, of course. Along with my life as a writer, I buried my precious pen. The burial ground is now a storage area somewhere in Old Town. Underneath the dirt lies the tool of my trade, and part of myself.
So why tell me this now? What's the point in dredging up the past? It can't be easy for you.
To tell you the truth, I don't really know. I guess I've been wanting to tell someone before it was too late. People need to know what happened. As a warning, if nothing else.
Too late. You're not thinking of...
No. I've been dead for a long time now. The day I quit my job is the day I quit being me. That's the day I quit living. You see, I'm as good as dead. I'm nothing more than an empty shell of a person.
Old Town. I found a pen in that same area. It must have belonged to Armand. Obviously, it means a lot to him. Perhaps I should return it. Or would that drive him to do something?
Nah, you can have it.
I have something that might belong to you.
You found my pen. During my days as a reporter, I never went anywhere without it. It was a gift from one of my fans.
Doesn't this pen remind you of a time you wanted to help people? When you were still naive, but fiercely determined?
Yes, long ago. I
Yes.
wanted justice for the world, but I realized my pen is a deadly weapon. My writing is lethal. I wasn't aware of my own powers. That's what drove an innocent woman to take her life. And that's why I quit my job as a reporter and threw away this pen. Do you know how it feels to have someone's death on your conscience? The only way to make this right was to quit what I love most.
So what did you fix?
Huh?
When you threw away your career and gave up on the world, quit on life, how did any of that help anyone? Did that make anything right? It was just an excuse for you to run and hide from your past.
You tell him, Lightning.
What am I to do? Writing. It's the only thing I ever knew. But it never occurred to me that my passion could end up hurting those around me. My prized treasure turned out to be a weapon.
The pen can harm people, but it can also protect the public.
You think I should start writing again? I don't know if I could do that. Or should do that.
You should, if
You
you
should.
truly want to make things right. You've learned something important, the power and influence your writing has. People grow by learning from their mistakes. It's impossible to forget what happened in the past, but use that knowledge and do what only you can do.
Do you really think I can? Alright, I'll do it. Starting over will be tough, but I'll try. You've returned my pen to me, but what's more, you've given me hope again.
Hooray.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go us. Quest complete. Okay, good. I kind of thought he was involved in the other quest we had as well, to be honest. This one. There might be others who know more about the murder of Reynolds' family. Lightning should seek out the reporter who wrote an article about the case. That is you, right? Maybe I have to like run away from him a little bit so that he despawns. I'll come and talk to Baird. I'll sell my shit to Baird.
Uh-huh. The seeds you're collecting, they're no ordinary seeds. Some people like to call them the seeds of life. brightly shining little suckers got some spark to them. I tell you, they're alive. Those little critters are the ones who were almost born into this. And, you know what? Never mind. Why am I telling you this anyway?
I don't know, Baird. Why are you? Right, now we can head back. He's gone. Fuck. Where would he go? Informative man. You look informative.
The Shadow Hunter has broken his long silence and returned once again. That is to say, if he's the real hunter.
That wasn't informative. That was vastly unhelpful, one might say. Okay. If you were gonna be an Armand, where would you go?
A prince found a cute outfit in a shop in the commercial district.
Is sort of the question.
Is that a uniform?
Where's my lunch? I'm so hungry. Miss Mighty Savior! You finally learned.
Today, the City of Light has been
320. There's
let us offer prayers.
that's like next to nothing compared to what it used to be.
I'll never grow up no matter how much I eat. I get hungry.
These people need to chill out. I kind of assumed Armand was the guy who wrote the article. I thought that was the point of that story, and then he was going to help us with the other quest. And if he's not the one that helps us with the other quest, then kind of back to square one. Wandering woman, will you talk to me?
The darkness brought here.
He's here so.
Hey, Ranulph.
I don't understand. If it was a business dispute, why did my rival target my family and not me? What good did it do? It was me they wanted, not them. Just doesn't make any sense.
But that means there's a reporter out there who knows all about this case.
That's true. There is a chance they may know something that can lead us in the right direction. It's not much, but let's pursue it.
Get your freshly baked muffins here.
Yes.
Let's see, my next customer is...
Citizens lend me your ear.
Right, if you were an old journalist who decided that they wanted to start work again, where would you go? What do you think you'd do? Stop it.
You can't read me. Okay, let's do this. Now you know who was strong.
You bastard!
If this continues, people will become extinct.
He says she must be an official.
Right.
Is that
Beautiful people can pull off
Anyone know a
I
reporter?
didn't think things could get any worse around here.
but a girl named Lois was killed by the children of Etro.
Some fine features. I have a great selection. Thank you for your patron. To the scale. I've never
You
been.
must pray every day. That is a duty. I'm gonna beat you. Aubrey, next time.
What do you mean you're gonna beat me? I already won, you idiots. Fucking ages ago as well.
Don't get cocky.
Days ago.
Is she a pirate?
Okay. We've done a full loop of the city. If our man's not back, then I think we try again tomorrow. Maybe you know?
Renal finally remembered his past. Do you think your actions have saved him? Or have you caused him to relive a past so painful that you've destroyed him?
I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what do you have to say?
Hey, he's an odd one, all right. And for decades now, he's shown up at the exact same spot, wearing the exact same thing. Always looking deep in thought.
So you're talking about Armand. But he's no longer here.
Rumor has it the victims of the children's rituals come back to haunt. I want to see it from...
Okay, it's 3 o'clock. We can go get the tears from that other girl now, at least.
We've got those dangerous heretics.
What an attractive man.
Wherefore art thou, Armand? Art thou whereforthst? Hang on a minute, it's 3 o'clock and the little girl's vanished as well.
For he will never let us stray from the divine path.
I'm sure she's supposed to be here. What is happening? This one. Despite higher price than before, Luca refuses to hand over the tears. Instead, she tells Lightning about the death of her beloved acting coach and mentor. For a century, she cried until she could no longer cry. Now, the only tears she produces are for sale, and if Lightning wants to buy some, she will have to come back another day. Right, well, I'm another day. Where are you?
Citizens, lend me your ear.
Ah.
She's like our city's own angel.
Definitely was 3 PM. Maybe. Maybe. Let's like teleport back to South Station and then it'll like reboot. A good man returns. The man who tried to protect the people with the power of his pen is back. Even if he has committed wrongs which can never be undone, he will summon the courage to continue his work. His mistakes cannot be erased, but he can atone for them. Armand is surely wiser than he was before, but his sharp pen is also tempered with an awareness and kindness. I've made many wrong decisions in my own life. You try to pick the one right path in life, but often you don't find out until too late that there was a better way. Perhaps the path I walk now is the only one I can atone for past sins. Right. Are you here? Are you here? Why did she go?
I've never seen anyone.
I don't understand. I don't know where to go.
I hope peace will return to the city.
Right. Also just random people about. If neither of them show up, this looks like it might be a job for Google. I'm gonna check the graveyard as well. He might be all like, oh, wah, boo-hoo, I killed someone. What are you?
You can win. Let's see.
Oh, you're an Anubis. Maybe you can poison me. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
I won't lose. You're so eager to die. Guess it comes to this.
And they have something called a poisonous sting, for fuck's sake. You must be able to poison. Right, change of plan. The next one that we fight, I'm gonna stand there for fucking ages. Right, come on, Mr. Poison. Let's try and, like, go behind him. I managed to dodge you by very slowly walking in a circle around you, you fool. Not that time, though. I have faith in your ability to poison me, Anubis. What's that, 5 attacks? I don't think he's going to poison. Wait. Just tell me what he can do. That doesn't. That's not. Maybe if I attack him enough, he'll be like, ow. Maybe he's got to be low health to start.
I won't lose. Okay, let's do this.
Come on, buddy. You're struggling a bit. I have made this as easy as possible for you.
Alright, time for this.
He's not going to do it, is he? Alright, you're dead. I feel like it's very, very unfair to drop an item like Poisonous Sting and not be able to poison me. There's Sailor and Lackley. And a cat. And a question mark man.
I'm collecting donations on behalf of the Order. The Order is grateful, but we have no more need. Thanks be to God. Blessed are the devout and the generosity of their souls.
Thank God. Thank me. I gave you all the money. It was me.
You think you can win? Let's see.
Right, bit of time's passed. Let's go and see whether they've appeared. But if they're not, I don't know where to go. quite frankly.
Hey, nice look.
Thank you. No, he's still not here. Arg! What about the other one?
We've got those dangerous
Jua Salandra. Ishnuala. There, okay, right, at least this person's here now. They were just
really
late.
want to see the tears of an angel, don't you? Well then, let's see. The price for today is... I'm so sorry. I know this is getting old, but I don't think I can sell them to you after all.
Look, if you can't sell me any, why don't you just tell me in the first place?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you insist on buying them when they're not what you're after in the first place? I know deep down, you really want something else.
You're a mind reader too?
Don't be coy. It's just that I can read people sometimes. I can sense what they're after.
Look at you, blessed with all these hidden talents. Alright, what is it that I'm really after?
No need to be snide. What you're after is gone. Never to return. You lost something that was dear to you. An irreplaceable bond of some kind.
Who the hell are you?
I'm just a kid that's always been a little bit more perceptive than others, that's all. For
That's
some
all.
reason, I can sense what people want and how they're feeling. My tears are therapeutic for them.
I don't understand how it is that your tears can help people with their problems.
Well, everyone's been alive for so long now, their hearts are old and worn. They don't know how to feel anymore. Their tears have all dried up. People have lived for so long with feelings of sorrow and despair that it's become a natural part of them now. They don't even notice it anymore. They can't cry because they've forgotten how. That's why I do it for them. When people see my tears, it helps them remember how they used to feel. I think people should be able to laugh when they're happy and cry when they're sad.
The angel's tears you sell mend people's hearts. I'll admit, that's admirable.
I believe you can't smile a genuine smile without being able to cry genuine tears. I just help them remember what it's like. But I can't heal you with my tears. That's why I don't cry for you. Sorry.
Sorry.
Then what about you? Do you ever cry for yourself to mend your own heart?
Huh? For me? No, I haven't done that in a long time.
At least not for centuries, I'm guessing.
I think so. Why do you ask?
Just curious. She heals people by crying for those who can't, but she can't cry for herself. Her tears have become nothing more than a tool for her trade, an item to sell. No one seems to notice that, like everyone else, her heart needs healing too.
Was that it? So I have to go back again tomorrow. Lightning must pay her another visit to find out. Blah. Right, so let's go there tomorrow, 3 PM. There tomorrow, 10 AM. That I need to get poisoned for. And then that's just never going to happen. Right, so we'll teleport back to the... Do you know what? Side quests. What was it called? A testing proposition. gonna cheat and Google it, because I'm fed up of running around fighting enemies hoping that they might poison me. A testing proposition. Here we go. Potion number 1. Potion number 2. Nectar Mark 2. Go back to the dead dunes and find a goblet so that it can belch at you. A goblet, okay? And let's just make sure. Oh, they're extinct. I killed them all. That's why they're not appearing. Fuck. What else might poison me? Bollocks. This is what happens when you make enemies extinct. You end up getting stuck. What enemies poison me? Gotta be the only time in a game I've ever wanted something to poison me. Who knew? You fool. Look, I thought I was doing myself a favor by killing all of the last enemies. Okay, Earth Eaters. Grasslands. Or the Earth Eaters. Let's do grasslands. Right, if we piss around in here, eventually we'll find a Triffid, and apparently Triffids can poison you sometimes. Positive of coming here is I get to see my buddy again, yay! Hello, Angel. Assuming a Triffid wants to attack me. Oh. Well. Here we go. Right, will you poison me? Odin, stop it! I've changed my mind. I want Odin out of my party. Can you attack me? Wait. I'm like trying desperately to get in the way. Please attack me, please. For the love of God, please. Hey, Tina Lily, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. Nightbot is mean. Why is Nightbot blocking your raid? That's outrageous behavior. Outrageous. I am gonna give Nightbot a good telling off.
You're no match for us.
Stream's going good. Stream's going good. Fairly quiet. Whenever I come to Norway, it always seems to get fairly quiet. I don't know if there's some kind of geolocation issue. But we're good. We are side questing in Lightning Returns. We've done all of the main quests. We're very close to finishing up the game. How have you been doing? I've seen you've been mixing it up with some Dragon Age, some Baldur's Gate recently. What was on today? Oh, I know, I'm so desperate to clear this backlog. And I do feel like I've been playing through the Final Fantasy games for best part of a year.
I think you might like this. Alright, time for this. The cycle of death ends now.
Oh no, not the dreaded EA launcher. I'm all too familiar with that. Oh, you're almost done. Nice. Nice. I keep meaning to pick up the Dragon Age games again. It's been a long time since I played them. It's been a very long time since I played Dragon Age, actually. Right, Chocobo. Stop killing this guy. I need him to poison me. We might have to go to the Dead Dunes to finish this up. You haven't played the first Dragon Ages? I would definitely recommend them. I remember Dragon Age 2 got a lot of slack back in the day because they turned it a bit more sort of action-y rather than the first one, which was a lot more typical RPG, sort of tactical. But I really enjoyed it very much. I guess it depends on what you want. What you want from the game. I just enjoyed the story and I quite liked running through, being very OP, you know. Okay, let's try the Dead Dunes. But we're going to have to equip some better spells if we want to fight these rock eaters, because I don't know how we're going to kill them otherwise. Yeah, if you want to get into the tactical side of things, then Dragon Age Origins is the way to go. It kind of forces you into it, especially on the harder difficulties. But very good games. Right, we need to customize. instead of curse, let's go... Aurora? Nah, arrow. And instead of defaith, Eroga. And then you can have Gale Strike level 2. Right, let's see how we get on with this. Yeah, you're reading Suck's Phase of Childhood. Yeah. The OG Baldur's Gates, again, very good games. I haven't played Baldur's Gate 3 yet. I've heard way too much about it, but never actually got around to playing it. But 1 and 2, amazing games. So good. I've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. We don't want to fight this guy. I've heard it is a lot of fun. I'm very much meaning to get into it myself. But right now I have so much to do. Right, okay, we'll fight him out here. Where he can't recover his health.
No time for hesitation.
I just feel like Baldur's Gate is going to be one of those games where the moment I start playing it, I'm gone for about 3 weeks. And I don't think I can commit the time right now.
And we meet again. Shine hope on the future.
Okay, that inflicted poison at least. We can now drink this.
Time for this.
And that ult... Oh, God. I didn't do anything. Addiction possibilities high. Yeah. And I have an addictive personality. That's never going to help. I'm not convinced this fight's going to go particularly well. Stop hurting me.
Keep up if you can.
Okay. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. What are we at, like halfway?
Alright, time for this.
I really hate these guys. Yeah, the Final Fantasy games. It depends on what you want to do. To be honest, this trilogy, I've spent a long time on, but I never really started playing it properly until fairly recently, like on a regular basis.
Shine on me. You can't read me.
I have tried to play Final Fantasy 15. I kind of started playing that through in my own time recently, which was it's quite fun. They're all so different. I always feel like it takes me a while to get into these games. Oh, got it, son of a bitch. Jesus Christ. I hate them. However, right, okay, we can go back to Yusnan. The first you played was 10, next was 10-2. Really overwhelmed by the combat. I really enjoyed 10. I didn't really play 10-2. I had Alan in the chat earlier who told me I need to give it another go. With 10-2, I think I played for about an hour. I think it kept crashing every so often, which is why I stopped. But there was the really bizarre sort of... you had the whole Save the World story from 10. And then 10-2 started, and it was the really weird like J-pop style dance concert thing, which really threw me off.
Try a concentrated microcosm of culinary delight?
Right, we can go turn this in. She'll no doubt give us another potion to try against an even worse enemy. Yeah, I know, Alan. You keep telling me I need to get past it.
Poor souls who gather in Yusnan.
7 o'clock.
Good evening. It's now 7 p.m.
You watched cutscenes as a young teen, you didn't have a PlayStation back then.
The Recreation and Leisure Committee
Yeah, I mean, talk about stressful. This game's been stressful. The whole thing's got a time limit.
Yes, it really did. Ah, that is wonderful news. Except the effect wore off too quickly. It has to last longer to be really useful. A simple matter. For the purposes of the experiment, I deliberately reduced the potency, in case of side effects, you see. It will be the work of mere seconds to mix a more concentrated and potent version. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. This latest iteration I have named Miracle Nectar.
Of course you have.
To soothe your soul and restore your psyche, meaning it will free you from curses, leaving you mentally prepared to face any foe. I don't believe you. That's what you said the first version was supposed to do, but it didn't do a thing. I forget that you are a mere layperson and need things spelled out. On that occasion, I was referring to the goal of my research.
How dare
now
you?
I am presenting the results. Anyway, do try it.
Righto, skip. During battle, drink a nectar when plagued with 3 or more status ailments. The potion will remove any and all curses. So she says. Right, okay, well, we know where to go to do that at least. Oh, the combat system's like this, Alan. I did not know that. Although, let's be honest, it took me 20 hours or so to get used to this combat system. Yeah, take care, Tini. It was good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Go and get some well-deserved rest whilst I fight desert armadillos. Not desert fish. You see, this is this is the same problem we had before. When we want them, they don't show up. But we can fight a little cactus thing, I guess. Hey, come back. I will give them a good bonk on the head, don't you worry. I think we might be a bit late. I think they come out during the day, like early afternoon. Yeah, there's just sand fish. We don't need sand fish. And I've done all the other quests. I have nothing else to do. I might, for the first time this playthrough, have to rest at an inn to move time forward a bit. I'm presuming there's an inner ruffian. Let us see. Right. Any inns here? There's one.
Are you looking for you're
What should we say? 4 a.m. Right, we rest until 4, go back to the desert, fight an armadillo, profit.
Thank you for your business. We look forward to serving you again.
That's the plan.
Here, all you scum in the Monoculus gang. Use this warp machine and do some adventuring.
I can't remember where we came from. I feel like it wasn't here though. That is not where I wanted. That's not where I wanted at all. Northgate, I guess? This is more like it. Right, fingers crossed. An armadillo appears before 6 AM and we have to go back to talk to Hope. Ugh, Hope. Let's see. We can turn in some of this as well. I'm pretty sure we... Oh. Pride in Greed 2. Young Mugor and I are having a competition to see who can collect the most yellowed skulls. I don't know how the little bastard did it, but he's collected a huge pile of things. I've been mentoring that kid since he was a snot-nosed punk, and if he beats me now, he'll start thinking he's better than me. I can't have that. Can anyone help me, please? My pride is on the line here. Yeah, I got tons. There you go. That was for the lizard tails. We'd done that. Miracle Vintage. Have you ever seen pot pieces? I mean, fragments from the pot pieces that Schrodinger's hang out in? Well, space-time is all wicked inside those things. It's the quantum entanglement or something like that. The point is, I've been told by reliable sources that if you pour cheap wine into a reassembled pot, it'll instantly become 1,000-year-old vintage. I gotta try that. Just need to find some pot shards. Here you go. You're welcome. Heightened security. So the orders come down from the gang bigwigs that we've got to tighten up security around here. Turns out them priests from Luxurian are trying to muscle in on our turf. We got to post more lookouts and stock up on weapons and do it fast. But where am I going to get the supplies? I mean, for starters, I need an organic carapace. That ain't easy. You know how big those garangachas are? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for now, actually. But there you go. You're welcome. A treasure for a god. The High Priestess has commanded that we recover 3 pilgrims' cruxes from the desert and offer them to the sacred statue. The priestess has made it known that God spoke to her personally and made the request, so I cannot possibly return to her empty-handed. But how am I supposed to find 3 little cruxes in the sprawling sands? By asking on a quest board, apparently. Cool, cool, cool.
You did it! You made someone's prayers come true!
I did. Do you have anything else for us? Yes, you do. Hey, can someone help me? I know a person who wants certain rare ingredients to use as catalysts in an alchemy experiment. Apparently they'll pay good money for the stuff. So if you have any hairballs from goblets or pieces of a Schrodinger's pot, give them to me, would you? I'll make it worth your while. I just gave all my pot pieces away. Damn it. Dang nabbit. Bandit's new weapon. Those damned order priests are up to something again. A bunch of their lackeys were spotted moving along the main road, so we've been told to arm up and fast. I can make a good gun, but I need organic carapaces from Gurangachas and Cactuar dolls from Cactuars. This is a golden opportunity to get myself noticed by the gang bigwigs, and I don't want to let it slip through my fingers. Here's all of the stuff you need, my friend. That's pumped up our stats a little bit. Anything else? No. Okay.
You finally learned my...
Yeah. Right. We've got
What a fool I've been.
an hour and a half until 6 a.m. which is when she sucks us back up to hope in the sky. See if we can find a armadillo before the day's up. You're not an armadillo. What is that? I don't know, but it needs...
You bet your life
It needs a save. What are you? I don't think I'm ready for this. Christ, nope. Not a chance that's happening. There is not a chance in hell. Right, run away from the scary lightning bolt.
Keep your eye on the clock. It's nearly time to get you back up here.
Uh, 50 minutes. I don't think we're going to find an armadillo today. But if the game wants to throw me a bone, that'd be really nice. Anything at all. Anything at all, please. Please. I just want to kill some monsters.
You need to return to the Ark at 6 every morning, without question. Remember that, Light.
I know, Hope. I don't deserve it. What do you mean? Alan, how could you say such a thing? I'm just trying to slowly exterminate every living creature on whatever this planet's called. Grand Pulse. Is that so much to ask? Yeah. Your moves are weak.
Light, you have to be in the Ark at 6 o'clock every morning to regulate the time distortion.
Yeah, I know, Hope. I don't know why you keep telling me. You automatically suck me up. I said up. Uh, 4 minutes. This ain't gonna happen. The 7th day is over. See if it pushes the story along just a little bit. That'd be nice.
You that rules over all life.
Day 8. 5 days till the end.
Nice work, Light.
Thanks. Could you imagine being told that the universe is going to explode in 5 days? Like, how would you handle it? I learned an ability and then didn't read what it was. Army of 1. Press Q while overclock is active to unleash a devastating flurry of blows. Interesting.
So Vanille seems well. I'm glad. I remember her, you know, from way back when.
You got anything to say? No, of course you don't. Of course you don't. Right, 6 AM. Let's go back to the Dead Dunes. Right. We can hunt for an armadillo until 10. 10 AM we go to Luxurian. What is this?
What do you want now?
I've come to help you remember what you've lost. Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about, okay? You woke up from your crystal sleep with God's voice in your ear. He said you had to be the savior. But part of what made you lightning was missing, leaving a big empty hole in your heart.
Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like I've forgotten something important, something that I need.
Huh? Really? I thought you'd deny it. But it's okay. I'll help you remember.
Indestructible crystal. Even in the sea of chaos, it never loses its shine. I will become an eternal epitaph. Your memory will survive for eternity within a crystal tomb. This shall be my legacy and my atonement. But most of all, my final hope.
You wanted to protect her, so you fell into that crystal sleep. You became a tomb for a memory, a moment frozen in time, with Sarah's soul cocooned inside. So tell me, Lightning, where do you think Sarah is now?
Yes. I remember now. She was there, in my heart.
Blech.
I had her memories. They were inside me. I took them into the crystal. She was with me then. We should have been together the whole time.
Right. Now you're catching on. So, the hole in your heart?
Sarah's soul. That's what I'm missing.
And you know who took it out, don't you? Benevelza did when he woke you up to do his bidding. He must have messed with your memories too, and tried to make you forget about it.
And so he had the perfect motivation. Or should I say hostage. He's gonna hold on to her until I've done what he wants.
Oh, I don't know if he thought it out that far. He's not very good with human emotions, that god of yours. Maybe he just threw her soul away and let it be swallowed up by the chaos.
Inside her.
But he promised me. He said as long as I did what I was told, he'd bring Sarah back to me. If he lied, then I don't care if he is a god. I'll destroy him.
Now that's more like the old lightning. But do you really think you can take on a god?
Well, I wouldn't bet against me.
Yes.
I might have found a way to shut him down. A last resort if all else fails.
You've been brewing up contingency plans. Sneaky, Lightning. Very sneaky.
I haven't made up my mind yet. This world is finished. Soon it'll be gone forever. And Benevelza is the only one who can build us a new one. When he's done, then I'll decide.
So you'll play his game for as long as it takes to build the new world. Then you'll sit in judgment on him, you'll betray him and destroy him and steal the new world he labored to build. Is that your plan? I love it. Turning on God and making him a pawn in your own game. It's audacious. Oh, but little Hope is going to be so disappointed. He really does trust you, you know, and you're going to betray him. Oh, you did think about that, didn't you? You turn on God, you turn on Hope. Are you ready for that? Do you have it in you to fight him? Are you really prepared to kill Hope?
You think I'm not?
You answered a question with a question. That's an evasion. Got ya. But it's not a big deal. It looks like Hope and talks like Hope, but it isn't Hope anymore.
Are you saying he's a fake?
Sorry, but the only fake I know is Sarah.
Look, if you're gonna talk nonsense, this conversation is over. I've got better things to do.
Fine, Lightning. Let me make it all clear. Look around you and see the lies. The Sarah you talked to is a lie. Hope in his arc is a lie. How long is it going to take before you wake up? Before you realize that maybe, just maybe, you're a lie too.
Huh. Well, that's taken an interesting turn. Newsflash, we don't like God anymore, apparently. And we're going to wait for him to create a new world and then kill him. Because he took our sister from us, how dare he? How dare he?
What a fool I've been.
I do feel like Lightning perhaps is being a little bit over-optimistic. Yeah, I'll just kill God. Because he lied to me. God killer, that's right. Anyone who gets in my way.
I think you might like this.
Right. All we need to do is find a armadillo. Kind of run away from these things. What time did they come out last time? I can't remember. Why don't we go to... We'll go to Ruffian. Rest until 10. Go to Luxurian. See if we can finish up that quest, or at least move that along. Yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan.
How long you want
Catch you later, Alan. Good to see you, buddy. I will see you soon, I am sure. Right, 10 o'clock. We can teleport to Luxurian, blah 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 blah. North, I guess. A good man returns, the man who tried to protect the people with the power of his pen is back. Even if he has committed wrongs that can never be undone, he will summon the courage to continue his work. He'd better. This is who I'm trying to go and see right now. Assuming he's around. Because it feels like he just picks and chooses when he turns up. Here he is.
You mentioned you used to cover high-profile stories. I'm investigating a story for a friend. Do you know anything about a man named Ranulf?
Ranulf? Yes, I think I do. Yes, the poor man's wife and daughter were brutally murdered over some business dispute. Happened quite a while ago. He lost everyone he loved in the blink of an eye. What a tragedy.
That's some memory you have. This happened centuries ago.
My boss put me in charge of that story. It's one that's hard to forget.
That's lucky for us. Ranulf himself asked me to look into the case, so he can know the truth. Do you think you can help?
Actually, I think I might be able to do just that. I can hardly refuse any favors from you now, can I? Except, I wonder if you wouldn't mind doing something for me in exchange. Nothing too time-consuming.
You already owe me.
Just to hear me out, please. You're helping all kinds of people, aren't you? Would you keep doing that, but when you're done, come tell me their stories.
Just their stories? Are you sure that's all you want from me?
Yes, I want to write something that will inspire people and lift their spirits. What better subject than you?
What better subject? Complete either quest. Born from Chaos. I've already done that. Fuzzy Search. I've done both of them. Hooray!
I've done what you asked.
I knew you could do it. That's great news for everyone. You'll be an inspiration to my readers.
You're welcome.
This will make a fantastic article.
I'm not one to preach morality, but doesn't that violate some sort of reporter ethics? Writing stories that you helped create?
The job of a reporter is to follow the truth, and that's what I'm doing. But if we're being completely honest, the real reason I asked for that favor isn't for a story. My real purpose was to observe you and watch you in action.
What do you mean? Why me?
I know who you are now. You help people, and in doing so you save their souls. That's the duty you've been assigned by you-know-who upstairs. You are the savior, aren't you?
You got me.
You knew who I was all along.
Let's just say I had a hunch. But don't worry. Your secret will be safe with me. I won't tell anyone. Oh, by the way, I looked into Ranulf's past. I found something that might be helpful. The case was cold for a long time, but it turns out they did find a suspect in the end.
So, was he arrested?
I don't know if this is good news or not, but the person in question appears to have passed away some time ago. Once the authorities saw the death certificate, they stopped the investigation.
You're right. I don't know if that's good or bad news. So who was the person behind this?
Some lowlife that was part of a criminal organization, specialized in petty crime. The Order had been on his trail for a while. But he was a wily little rat, managed to stay one step ahead. He went through aliases, but the one on the death certificate was Reddick.
Reddick? I met someone with the same name in the Warren. He said he'd been in hiding for a long time.
Could it be the same man? Is it possible he's still alive? But there was a death certificate and everything.
He mentioned that he was dead in the eyes of the law. And he also knew where Ranulph's journal was.
Do you think he managed to fake his own death by forging the document to escape the Order's scrutiny? I suppose that could be possible. Then it looks like the case has been solved. We found our man. I'll go through the records again, in case we missed something.
It was Reddick, the man in the Warren with no name. Are you gonna tell Ranulph about this?
If it really was Reddick, there's something I want to ask him first. Let's go to the Warren and see if he'll talk.
Right. I think, however, I may finish up the stream here. It's getting quite late. Thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been a pleasure, as always. Next stream is going to be Thursday. We're playing a game called Mist Revelation. Very old school point and click puzzle game styley. Quite a lot of fun. So feel free to join me over there on Thursday. More Lightning Returns, however, will be on Saturday. Usually start quite early in the morning, sort of 8-ish GMT. And we play for a few hours. Maybe Saturday's going to be the finale. We might finally finish up Lightning Returns. So if you're interested, I will see you there as well. Other than that, take it easy, guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.